you're seeing me, it's because your spirit guides have a message for you. First card is Temple Secrets. Secrecy, isolation, observation, and ritual magic. It's time to block out your senses, disconnect from your ego, to disconnect from the physical world, and to go back inside to your spiritual wisdom, to connect to the divine, inside your heart space. And you can do this through ritual magic. You can go inside a church. A lot of these ornately designed churches are beautiful and can inspire things within your soul and connect you with God in that way. You can go outside, you can go grounding, taking off your shoes and socks and just being barefoot on the ground and reigniting that connection with Mother Nature, no longer blocking it from the rubber of our shoes or our socks, right? To allow this natural flow, connection to divinity. So this is telling you to go within, that everything you need to know is within you, but you have to shut out the noise of the physical world to hear these secrets. This is a sacred space. So carve out time for yourself almost daily. If you can take 3 minutes to sit in silence, you can think, I'm not the body, I'm not even the mind. I'm not the body, I'm not even the mind. And you can just slowly start disconnecting yourself from this physical world, allowing you to step your foot back into the spiritual realm. It's like Michelle and I say, it's like we have 1 foot in the physical realm and 1 foot in the spiritual realm, the astral realm, because we do. That's like where we are at the moment, and that's where you can be. You can be on both, where you're just so connected to both sides. But this card is also asking you to be honest, be able to hear things and observe them. Don't just trust everything that's coming your way, because that's our next card. So our second card is the Jack of Spades, which in tarot would be the Page of Swords. It's like part of your dream is about to come true. So part of your dream is about to come true, and within it there is a temptation offer that's going to come forward, and Spirit wants you to be aware of this. That's why they want you to go inside, so that when this comes, you know what to do about it. There will be a real offer, the divine offer, but there's going to be like a faux offer. So just be aware. Listen to what people are saying. Pay attention to other people's actions. Continue your actions. But this card also has like a warning to it. So since it's a page or a jack, we're not at like a king level. We're still learning. We're like apprenticing. So we could very easily be swept back into our shadow by our ego. Like we could make an egoic move. Maybe we take this offer that we weren't really supposed to take because something better was coming along. But maybe when we take this offer, it feeds our ego, when the offer that divine's giving us is going to feed our spirit. So if we feed our ego, we downgrade and go back down the mountain instead of progressing further up the mountain. And it's okay, like you can do that. So what's the story, Angie, that relates to these 2 cards? Well, my friend, let me share this with you. So Michelle and I have been trying to find how to use our voice on social media platforms to share the message of Spirit with others, and it's been a long and winding road. We thought about doing paranormal stuff, right? So it was like this side venture, and we grew up in a haunted house, and it had a portal in it. We have friends that have committed suicide or left this world through failure to thrive, and they are still our friends. They're spirit friends. So we thought it'd be like a fun little adventure to do paranormal investigations in our local area of Cincinnati. So this was us letting our ego took us. Because at the time, our biggest goal was to go out and help Spirit find the light. Because when we started our spiritual journey and we started to feel energy, we became a light. And when we'd go to new places, like if I stayed in a hotel or if I went to rest stops, especially, those were the 2 highest places that I'd have Spirit, and normally Spirit of someone that had killed themselves in the bathroom, or Spirit of someone that had died or killed themselves in the hotel. I'd always tell them that there's a light waiting behind them. If they turn around and walk into the light, they'd get all the answers that they need, so they'd no longer be lost. So our heart started with, we wanted to help the people that are lost. We just wanted them to find the light. But it ended up feeding our ego, which is just weird because we didn't even see it coming, to the point that our last investigation was at a cabin, and it was terrible. It was insane. We were in over our heads. It was overwhelming. We plummeted spiritually. Like, we were up pretty high, and it really took a lot out of us because of the experience of it. it's like stepping into the middle of a movie. There's this scenario playing out inside this house. We don't know what it is. We see a glimpse of it when we walk in. We see a glimpse of what's going on. We don't know who these people are. We have an idea, but we have no real ideas. Like, we have the gist of what this movie's about, but we don't really know, and we walk in the middle of it, and we're being asked to participate in this movie. The movie was terrible. It was a terrifying movie. I did not enjoy watching the movie and being a part of it, and it kind of pushed us back to now we're here. So now we're here. We're trying with people again, living people, instead of our spirit friends. But our spirit friends are still here, and we still help past spirits. But that's kind of like what I got. That's kind of like my story that reflects this temple, because I went inside before we did the paranormal stuff. It all felt right. It seemed right. It sounded right. It was fun to do. Our whole family did it. But the last one, it was crazy. It was fucking crazy. But I think it was divine steering us, saying, like, you did good. You know, there was someone on our heart that we had wanted to find and send into the light. And we found her. Well, she found us. She found us in the Stone Lake Cemetery. So we got to free her into the light. Now she's married to Cosmo. Wrap your mind around that. There's like love going on in our paranormal friends on the other side. And we met Imogene Remus, and she married Farkle. So if you want to watch our paranormal stuff, like, you get to know what the hell those things, what the hell I just talked about. So thank you for joining me today. I hope that this message blessed you or gave you some insight on where you are on your spiritual journey, so you feel like less alone and less insane. If you have any comments or questions, let us know. If you like this video, give us a like or a follow. Check out Michelle and Spirit's video that they do later, where they do the shadow mindful message. I hope that you also enjoy that. Those are always really, really cool. Thank you for joining us. Know that the creator of the universe loves and adores you no matter what you've done, and that your spirit guides are, again, super thrilled that you're here. They're like, hey, keep it up. If this lady's continuing to do these videos, you continue to watch, because it's just going to help you out. Hey, thank you guys. That was cool. All right. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Much love. I'll see you guys tomorrow.